Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are scheduling a radio show with Scott Franks Jr. So I wanted to do a radio show with Brett and the whole Don't BS Me build process, since he kind of took it a little bit farther. And then what I also wanted to do was have this guy, Scott Franks Jr., and maybe Senior, and his uncle, I believe. Anyway, this is an interesting situation because his family was into cars, and the dad and the uncle were like big block, knew how to make them run, had race stuff like that, had knowledge, carburetor, etc. And the Don't BS Me thing that I did was so approachable for everybody. I tried to do my best to put it out there to convert people like that. And Scott Franks Jr. at the time, I think was a teenager, just barely driving age or just into driving age. He was like, hey, Dad, we should do this. And his dad was like, let's do it. Let's try it. So they got an LS and an 80E and put it in this old, clappy, rusty, patina-looking, but sound Chevelle. And then they brought it to me and I tuned it. And we did the classic, like, 500 rear wheel and laughed about how safe and easy it was. And they had explained, how, I made jokes, and they had explained also about how they went from big block carbs straight to this, and they couldn't believe what I said would happen did, and how easy it was, and everything else, and they were very happy with it. On top of that, they competed in Drag Week and finished. They didn't win their class. Maybe they did win some obscure class once or twice, because they went again. They went back out again, and it was on pump gas initially, and as I talked to Scott, or he had emailed in, so we went back and forth, and I was like, yeah, you should just do, like, I don't know if he had enough fuel pump or was going to add more fuel pump, that whole situation. Anyway, he got one of my Flex plug-and-play harnesses, and we retuned the car on Flex and picked up like another 200 horsepower, and they went through Drag Week again, and they had a great time. So he's a good use case scenario because he can explain what it was like stepping into that. And I'm interested in knowing what that is like for someone listening to my instructions over possibly 20 years. How did that go for them? What was not easy to understand, or what was very easy to understand, because it would be nice to go over the complete process and help people with it, make it easier, even if possible, make it even easier. So it'll be awesome to hear from them and see, the perception and what they did and why they decided, and things that scared them or presented the most challenge, all of the above. And then, yes, I would like to do Brett, because Brett's a smart guy, very capable, and he looked at what I do and he's like, I don't want to do exactly that. I want to do that, but I don't want to have problems. And I want to do that, but I want to do some things nice. Understandably so. So we call him the Don't BS Me 2.0 expert. And for years, we haven't nailed down and talked about that. And it's getting to a point where we should go over the Don't BS Me 1.0 guys. And then we should go over the Don't BS Me 2.0 guys and just share and talk about how all that works. So, long story short, Scott Franks Jr. is going to be on the show December 19th. It is Tuesday, December 12th, 2023 right now. So in 1 week's time, on the 19th, December 19th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to do a YouTube normal radio show like we normally do. I'll schedule the YouTube link and stuff ahead of time, so it is scheduled. And we're going to ask Scott Franks Jr. all about how it is, what it is, how it's doing, and everything else. And we ask that you guys join along if you would like to. Hey, Kate, thanks, bye.